Hi, this is the second part of my video where I want to share details about my diets with plants. So when I came here, I of course took ayahuasca to be able to have the diets, to prepare myself for the diets. And so I had 8 ayahuascas that were very strong, but also I had quite many experiences with ayahuasca before, so nothing out of ordinary. Intense experience, but something that is very familiar. And so after that, I went into Oja diet. Oja is one of the trees that is here in Dos Mundos and also in the jungle that is growing, and the juice of the bark of the tree is served in the diet that is cleansing the parasites from the physical body and from your energetic bodies. Of course, everybody have their own experience, so I will share my experience, but of course you will have your own unique experience through every diet. So don't have the expectation that you will have exactly the same, but these details may be supporting you to know what the plant is about, but also every plant will give you very unique experience. Even every time I will take Oja, it will give me a different experience every time. So my first experience with Oja was very gentle, and once I took the plant, I was with it for 7 days, and taking my food diet as well, which was about avena, boiled potatoes, boiled platano, green platano. And through this experience, Oja gave me so much strength. I felt like a father standing next to me and supporting, giving me strength and security, where in this space I can relax down, but also expand in this space. And so what happened with me, I became very active. It gave me a lot of energy. I was helping in the farm with feeding the animals and cleaning some plants, and also I was working on my own project. And throughout these 7 days, I have created a business plan, calculated all the costs and all kinds of things. So much work that I wanted to do in such a short time. I was really impressed. And after that, after Oja, I went into Uchu diet, which is, it gives so many benefits. One of the most important things, it releases the cold from the body. And so through the diet, I would sweat a lot. I drink 3 times a day this plant, so I release a lot of sweat, this cold coming out of my body that I have collected throughout my life. And beyond that, I felt my emotional field was cleansing. So throughout the diet, I felt very peaceful, but these parts of emotional field would release from me softly, softly with this plant. And I felt clear and clear and more clear. And so after that, I went into post diet and took a break for a couple of weeks, and then went into Chiriksananga diet, which was working a lot on my heart and also my nervous system. I felt so connected with everything and with myself, of course. And I also felt very nostalgic, and everything was touching me so deeply. I could stare at the skies for a long time and just feel the beauty and being that gratitude so deep that I came here, that I have this blessing to take this plant and have Maestro taking care of me, looking after me through this diet. And through the Chirik Sananga diet, I also felt a lot of cold releasing from my body. It would come out with this cold sweat. It was very interesting to experience. So then after that, once I finish Chirik diet, I went into integration and something interesting happened. I felt like I have become so much stronger, and I was able to channel so much more energy. At one point I realized these were first few days of integration of Chirik, and I have expanded so much. My heart could breathe so much further, and I could have so much more energy. It was so interesting. I went into the gym. I was doing push-ups and pull-ups and all kinds of things to feel that strength, to really feel it in my physical body. It was so interesting. And the integration of the Chirik was very interesting too, and I felt it was also very strong teacher who came and helped me supported me to release any kinds of attachments through my heart, so I can let go and breathe deeper and be connected with my own center, not relying on anything external. And since then, I spent a few weeks integrating Chirik and then preparing myself into the next diet, going to Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is one of my favorite diets because it's a very soft, gentle spirit, feminine spirit that came through. And to be in that space was softening me up, opening me up into my feminine. My first week was very challenging because she was really relaxing me down and letting me be in my feminine so deep that it felt so unreal. I was flying. I wouldn't feel even the earth because I was just flying on my toes over the earth. The way that these first four diets cleansed my blood and my nervous system, my body, my cells, was incredible. And in Sarsa, I felt it so deep. I felt deep healing with my body, with my cells, my skin, my nails, my hair, everything. It became shiny, and I felt shiny too. My energy became really clean, super clean. I felt it's like a pure glass that when you touch it makes the sound, squeaky sound, because it was so pure. In this state, I could feel a deep connection with everything, and also I could be in my feminine and be creative in a very relaxed mode. And after Sarsa, I've realized that I could be creative without any stress, without creating any stress in my body or outside of myself, and be creative in the way that is pure and joyful and loving towards myself and others. And that gave me so much joy and it gives me so much joy now. Different projects came through that I should work on, and it comes with this kind of state of mind, loving, joyful. Since Sarsa Paria, I had a few master plans, and of course they were very specific for myself. For example, Kamalonga was very deep, and in Kamalonga I also went into fasting with my closed eyes, so that was very interesting experience for myself. For a few days I only took this little shot of Kamalonga, and these are two seeds that are feminine and masculine, that balance your and cleanses out your masculine and feminine energy. So in that space with Kamalonga, I released so much, and also it gave me incredible strength. It showed me how powerful I am through this diet, especially when I was in fasting. After that, I went for traveling, and once I came back, I also had two diets. One is ayahuasca cruda, and ayahuasca cruda was one of the most powerful diets so far I had. I am very sensitive, and so with that diet, it gave me a lot of it gave me a feeling of relaxing down, but also it was cleansing me deeply. So I would purge a lot through the diet. It was cleansing all of my fields, all of my channels, a lot, intensely for 15 days. And through the diet, I was cleansed on many levels, and physical and emotional and my heart level. After that, it took me a while to integrate that experience. You know what? The most intense part of integration of ayahuasca cruda happened for me in the way that my ex-husband reached out to me, that I haven't talked to for many years, and we had quite a rough ending. And so when he reached out, he apologized to me, saying that that he's grateful for the experience that I gave him. Of course, in the moment he was incredibly upset with me, but what was interesting, that the part that I experienced here, cleansing myself, of course I'm connected with my family and my friends and my, of course, husband, my ex-husbands. And so I realized that the work that I'm doing here is so deep that even touched somebody that has been in my life a long time ago, but not anymore. And that helped him to open up, expand his heart, and realize something for himself. So, and this part is only I can see in my field, and there is so much more beyond that I'm not aware of. What kind of work happens throughout this dieting that is going beyond into my family tree, and how deep it goes, because I've seen in the last years such beautiful changes with my mother and father as well. My father quit drinking, and he's been taking care of himself, and my mother has become more kind and loving. And so, you know, these things, this work is so sacred. Once I came here, I had no idea how deep I will go with these plants, and with the support of teacher and the space and so many different things that accompany the diet, you know, the food diet, the things that you do on the diet, drinking magnesium and taking hot baths, all these things that are accompanying you to become wholesome. And this is what the main idea that Maestro are teaching here is really focusing on becoming connected within yourself and becoming whole. It's not about being happy or doing something different, but it's just connecting with yourself and being yourself, being whole, at peace with yourself, acceptance and acceptance with yourself. And that's what I'm experiencing deeper and deeper here. And so I hope this sharing this interview helps you. And if you feel called, please reach out to us. We're here to support you through this journey. Thank you.